Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Foolish Fish Esoteric News with your weekly updates on the worlds of esoteric and occult book publishing and arts and events and paraphernalia. And I want to thank Miskatonic Books once again for sponsoring the show. Miskatonicbooks.com have got quite a lot of exciting news this week, and we're actually going to start off with them. The first bit of news right here is that the Goddess Seals is due to start shipping mid-January. This is really very, very exciting news, and we're already getting first pictures of the finished product, and I think it looks very, very pretty indeed. Very, very nice. So that's really nice. You can scroll through the images that are a little bit further down here. So as you know, Azoth Press are an imprint of Miskatonic Books, and this is one of their new books, which is looking quite exciting to me. It looks pretty cool. There we go. So I'll let you have a look at all of the various pictures that Miskatonic Books have added to their website. I'll leave a link down in the description, as with everything else that I talk about today. But just a quick look at the contents there. I think we've had a quick look at these in the past, and I think that many people are going to be quite excited about these. There we go. So that's $69 directly from Miskatonic Books. Links to this one down in the description. And then there's more news, of course, that there's this artisanal edition, this deluxe edition of the Thai Occult 2, which unfortunately they're all spoken for. If you were hoping to pick up a copy, then you're going to have to likely wait until they come onto the second-hand market. However, there is, according to their Facebook page, according to Miskatonic Books' Facebook page, a waiting list. So just in case anyone pulls out or anything like this, currently all spoken for, but you can get on the wait list for any extra copies on this page. And of course, I'll leave a link to this particular page down in the description with all the other links naturally. But it does look beautiful, doesn't it? Very, very nice. Very lovely. I'm not sure what this is in the back. It seems like some kind of hand-carved or hand-engraved sheet of lead, maybe, possibly. There's lovely end papers. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Well done. Good job. Okay, let's see. We've got news from Peter Mark Adams, The Egyptian Mysteries, which is a course that is in 3 parts. It starts on January 11th, and this is one of the things that I'm most excited for the near future. I can't wait for this, in fact. So the 3 sessions are going to be on January 11th, January 18th, and January 29th. We've got the times when the sessions will be live, but then of course the sessions will be recorded, and anyone who missed the session will be able to go back and watch the videos that were recorded for later view. But you've got all the details of the course itself. So it is in fact about the Egyptian mysteries, and so we're talking about the initiatory Egyptian mysteries as researched by Peter Mark Adams. And we know that Peter Mark Adams doesn't do things by halves. He goes in deep, and he has a keen understanding of the esoteric purpose of the rituals, which most people focus on the things that people were doing. Peter Mark Adams is more interested in why they were doing it, what the inner truth, what the inner meaning of all of this was, right? So we can get a little hint of what these modules are going to be. I think that, if anyone who has read Miste by Peter Mark Adams, published through Scarlet Imprint, which, as you probably know, is one of my favorite books on my shelves, is that you will know that Peter Mark Adams researched the Orphic mysteries and the Dionysian mysteries based on evidence that is currently available, right? Based on evidence found in Pompeii and so on, and he goes into quite a lot of depth, and because of the breadth and depth of his knowledge, he's able to cross-reference all of that and draw conclusions that other people haven't necessarily drawn yet, conclusions or suggestions anyway. And if he's going to do the same thing with the Egyptian mysteries, I think that this is going to be something revolutionary. So that's really, really cool. If you are interested, if you're interested, then you can get 10% off by using the code, all capital letters, FOOLISH, just FOOLISH, FOOLISH, at the page that I will link down below. So it's a special landing page that's been created just for viewers of Foolish Fish. It's the one that you're looking at right now, and it's basically magicalegyptstore.com/Hathor hyphen, so dash FF. Right, so all lowercase, or not that it probably makes a difference with a URL, but I'll link that all down below so that you just have to click. You don't need to remember any of this other than the code FOOLISH to get that 10% off at checkout. I'll leave that code down in the description as well, so that it's easy for you to find and to get 10% off if you're interested in joining this 3-part class. But it looks very, very cool indeed. Yeah, really, really nice. Yeah, some of the other books that Peter Mark Adams is known for, and in fact Hagia Sophia was in my top 10 best books of the year 2023 this year. Really very cool stuff. Okay, let's move on to news from Ouroboros Press, and it seems that they are recommending a course from Dr. Nancy Turner. Here we go. So I reviewed Dr. Nancy Turner's Monas Hieroglyphica. So it's actually John Dee's Monas Hieroglyphica, but it was Dr. Nancy Turner who annotated it and introduced it, and it's absolutely fascinating stuff. In the book itself, it really gives you an impression of the kinds of puzzles that exist within that book, and there's basically an entire series on YouTube, 24 videos. And you can see they're not inconsequential videos. They're between half an hour and almost an hour over here. So yeah, I basically know what I'm going to be doing for the next few weeks, right? Probably waiting while I wait for Peter Mark Adams's course to start on the 11th of January. So this really looks very, very exciting. I haven't seen any of them yet, but I have read her book, and this one right here that she's holding up that was published through Ouroboros Press, and I know how much fun she's had. Dissecting this treasure trove of puzzles and enigmas, and I think that it's going to be a lot of fun for anyone who likes esoteric puzzles. Good stuff. Let's see what else. We've got news from David Chaim Smith, whom I told you last session, or maybe a couple of weeks ago, is launching a new series of paperback books. Now, last time that I spoke to you about this, the first one, the first volume had run out already. It had already sold out. A new batch has been generated, has been created, and they're once again available to purchase on his website, the32keys.com. But you can see over here what the first book is going to be about, what the second one is going to be about. or rather are already about, and also what the third one is going to be about, this metacartograph, which is available for pre-order, whereas the first two are already ready to buy. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't joking. He told me that he was doing these as paperbacks just so that he could publish them as fast as he was producing them, because he's producing this work very, very profusely, and the process of publishing a beautiful hardback book is very long. You can only do like 2 or 3 in a year, whereas of course if he's doing print on demand paperback books, then he can put them out as fast as he produces them, which is wonderful. So yes, I'm quite excited about these. I think it's going to be an exciting series. A little bit of news about the books that are going out of print currently. The Fountain of Wisdom and Quintessence of Secret Mercury are both low in stock. There we go, just down to a few copies of Fountain of Wisdom. So if you were hoping to complete your collection of the Lightning Flash of Aleph series, then yeah, now is the time to get onto those. What else do we have? The paperback edition of the complete Flying Rolls of the Golden Dawn. Now, they printed about 100 copies of the hardcover, and they sold within like 5 minutes of them announcing it. So this is the paperback edition, and I'll be 100% honest with you. I've been trying to work out what this is. For the first time ever, the complete unabridged documents known as the Flying Rolls are presented here for scholars and occultists looking to delve deeper into the tradition of the Golden Dawn. Unlike previous editions, what editions of the Flying Rolls? I mean, for me, this edition was the first time that I'd heard of the Flying Rolls. So I don't know. Is this the same thing as, the Golden Dawn Big Black Book? The one that's just had its 7th edition. Is it the same thing? Is it something different? I have no idea. Unlike previous editions, no text or images are omitted from this rendition, and the editor has painstakingly cross-referenced dozens of original copies for subtle but meaningful changes, pointing them out in his invaluable annotations. This most authentic and complete collection gives eye-opening insights into the rituals and mysteries of the order, with sometimes huge details and powerful diagrams that were previously overlooked now restored. Alternate copies and related appendices are also provided, granting the most comprehensive compilation of material that the original adepts were privy to, a privilege now extended to the readers of today. I mean, there's plenty there to excite, isn't there? I think that this is probably something that I'll enjoy reading. But I'd like to know how it relates to the documents that we already have. Anyway, it sounds pretty cool. I hadn't realized that a paperback edition was coming out, so finding that out is actually quite exciting. I just found out today, which is why I'm not holding it in my hand right now. Okay, and so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on a copy quite soon and give it a read. So let's move on to a Kickstarter that is about to launch. Not quite sure what the launch date is yet, but it does look quite exciting. La Santa and the Monk, a Santa Muerta devotional manual. This is by Ed's Manifesto, a devotional manual of authentic Santa Muerte ritual and practice as captured by Ed Calderon and annotated by Hoodoo Moses. There's not a huge amount out there for general access on La Santa Muerte. There was a book that was published a few, maybe a year or so ago, by Miskatonic Books. But other than that one, I maybe know of 1 or 2 others. That's it. So to have something that seems practical and not like anthropological observations, but actually instructions on how to approach Santa Muerte does seem like an exciting thing. I'll keep an eye out on this and keep you guys informed. What else do we have? There's this card game which just looks beautiful. It's got an oracle system, which is why I'm allowing myself to introduce it over here. A symphony of stories, predators, and preys in the vast food chain that we call life, boiled down to a deck of cards and printed by King Star. I think it was Istvan who pointed this one out to me. I may be wrong, but I just really like the artwork. I think it's very, very beautiful. It's nice to see, it being hand drawn as well. That matters a lot to me. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let's go a little bit further down to see the oracle system. Two different color schemes. Yeah, looks lovely. I'll let you scroll at your own leisure. Yeah, good stuff. So that's that, and then we've got my board game of the week, which is the Vale of Eternity, and this is kind of difficult to get your hands on in Europe at the moment, but it seems to be like a Magic the Gathering in a single box. But I've had so many of those in my hands, games that claimed to be Magic the Gathering in a single box, with no need for additional booster packs and things like this. But this, I've heard from people who apparently know. Apparently it works. Apparently it's fantastic. So that sounds good to me. Actually, I'm all over. I loved Magic the Gathering when I was playing it with my wife when she was pregnant, 13 years ago. That's what we did pretty much every day. We would buy Magic the Gathering packs and play in the evenings. But this looks beautiful. It actually looks beautiful. The cards are all unique, which is very often not the case with Magic the Gathering in a box type of games. But yes, you can actually see here how gorgeous they look. Apparently, the system, the gameplay is really elegant. It's really easy to, quite easy to learn, and yeah, it's made the top 10 for quite a few board game reviewers and influencers that I follow. So this really does look quite cool to me. There we go. That's it, folks. Guys, I am packing up the house. We have, what's the day today? Thursday. We've got 3 more days in this flat, and we've got to pack up everything and get it safe before the place gets renovated. And so basically beginning of next week we'll be at the new location, well, at the temporary location where we're going to be for 3 months. And as I've been telling you for the past good few weeks now, I'm really not sure how much output I'm going to be able to generate. I'm going to do my very best, but yes, I'm afraid it will be necessary to lower expectations for just for a little while. I really hope that we'll be back here after 3 months. It may be a little bit longer. Time will tell, I suppose. But I'm very, very excited to finally live in a flat that's like a proper living environment. This one has not been renovated since the 1960s, and you can really tell. And so do wish me luck. I'm not sure that I'll be able to do many reviews. I don't really want to be receiving beautiful books to this temporary location, and then have to cart the books to back over here, and I'm not sure that I'll have space to keep them, when I'm over there. So yeah, just it's going to be a little bit weird for a little bit of a little while. Still, thank you everyone very, very much who's already wish me good luck and so on and so forth. And yeah, we'll see how that all goes, right? I just want to say thank you very, very much to everyone who's been following this year, and I want to wish you all a very, very happy new year. If I don't get to speak to you before then, and or immediately after then, at least. And yes, I hope that you've all had really lovely celebrations if you have been celebrating. And I will see you, very, very soon. Fingers crossed, anyway. Take care of yourselves. Speak to you very soon. See you. Bye bye.